Today on my channel, guys, we're cooking delicious crispy eggplant parmesan. So let's get started. Here we have a nice large eggplant here we're going to be slicing up, and we're going to use our 8-inch chef knife by Aceti. Yeah, it's still sharp. Okay, we have a beautiful eggplant here. Now we're going to slice off the end here a little bit. You know, this end here. Alright, we'll take that off. And we'll spin it around and we'll take the other end off. You know, the vine end. See it right there? Alright. Okay, let's spin it around again here. Okay, let's cut these up maybe a 1/2 inch wide here. That'll be good. Wow, that's a big one. Okay, there you have it. Our eggplant's all sliced up nicely. Now all we got to do is transfer it to either a big cooking sheet or a cooking pan so we can salt it up and draw out some of the moisture. And that'll be good. And this is a favorite in our family. We just love chicken parmesan and eggplant parmesan because I think it's the sauce and cheese. Yeah, that's what really does it. And the breadcrumbs. You gotta have breadcrumbs. Okay, let's get started. We'll plate them up and we'll salt them up and we'll get started. Okay, we put our eggplant on a nice little plate here. It's too many of them, so I'm going to use 2 plates. But yeah, we're going to salt these down a little bit here to help draw out some of the moisture. And in the old days, you know, some of these were kind of bitter, you know. So you would salt them and rinse them and all that. But nowadays, they're not as bitter, because they bred the bitterness out of them, so to speak. Okay, let's just add a little salt. Okay, we're going to put a little salt on here now. It's not much, it's just enough to get on there and draw out that moisture. Okay, that's all we had to do. Now we're going to put these aside for maybe 30 minutes to an hour if you want, and let that moisture draw out, and then we'll pat them dry. Now to bread our eggplants so we can fry them up, I'm going to use about a cup of all-purpose flour here. We're going to put that right in there. And we're going to need some eggs. Now there are 3 large eggs there. And we're going to put a little salt in our flour here. And in our egg. Some pepper in our flour here, and in our eggs. And I like a little garlic flavor in the flour and in our eggs. Okay, now we're going to beat that up a little. Okay, now we're going to add about 1 ounce of milk here to our eggs. I like to thin them down just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and mix that up. Okay. Yeah, and don't forget to mix up your flour. Okay. Now we're going to take our homemade panko style breadcrumbs here. And we're going to put them right in this little bin here. Okay. Now to our breadcrumbs here, we're going to make them taste better, so we're going to add some seasonings. So we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of rosemary, 1 tablespoon of thyme, and about 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's mix that up. Get our breadcrumbs all ready here. Boy, they smell good already with all those seasonings and herbs and stuff in there. Yeah, they're good. Okay, they're good. Okay, our eggplant's been sitting for about 30 minutes now with the salt on there. Look at that. See that moisture that it pulled out of there? Yeah, now before we pat it dry, I figured I'd show you that. So we're going to go ahead and just pat them dry here, you know. And then we're going to turn them over and pat them dry, and then we'll get ready to bread them up. Let's get started doing that. Let's start breading our eggplant here. They're nice and thick and they're dry, so let's put them in the flour here. Coat them up good. Then right into the egg. Then into our breadcrumbs. Pat them in. Yeah, they look good. Okay, let's see how we did here. Yeah, they look nice. Alright, let's put them on a plate. Okay, let's see how we did. Nice. We'll go ahead and put them on a plate. Well, I'm running out of room on the plate. Can you see them? Okay. Okay, boy, they look nice, don't they? Okay, now all we have to do is fry up our eggplant, and let's get started doing that. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's get ready to fry our eggplant here. We're going to set our burner to medium, and we're going to put some oil in the pan. Make sure you got enough. Okay, and we're going to let that heat up. Okay, let's check our oil temperature with one of these, a meat thermometer. Let's see how we're doing. We're looking for a temperature of about 350 to 375. Okay, we're good. That's about 375. Okay, now we're going to take our breaded eggplant here and we're going to put one of them right in there. Lay it in there real gentle. And we're going to take another one. Put it up here. And we'll see how many we can get in here. They're pretty big. Let's see if we can get this last one in there. Okay, it's not bad. Now we're going to fry them up for about 3 minutes on that side. And we'll flip them over in about 3 minutes on the other side. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, we'll just flip them over and we'll spin them if we have to. Okay, now we'll let them go, maybe 3 minutes on that side. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Not too bad. Okay, now next time we'll flip them and we'll put that side near the middle here and toast them up good. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, they're good. Boy, they look nice. Okay. Alright, let's let them go for about another minute or two. Okay, they're done. Let's get them out of there. Put them right on a plate here. Okay, we have a paper towel there, let them drain. Boy, they're nice and golden brown here, and they're done nice. Okay, I'll put them aside. Okay, they're done. Let's shut off our burner and get them out of there. Put them on a paper towel here. Wow, they smell good. Yep, they're definitely done nice. They're going to be tasty. Can't wait to get into them. Okay, let's put them aside. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to take our pizza pan here, because that's the only one big enough, I think, for all these crispy eggplants. And we're going to take our eggplant that we just fried up, and we're going to put them right in there. Put them on the pan. Okay, we'll take these four. Let's see if we can get them in there. Yeah, I think we can. Okay, one more. Alright, let's arrange them a little better. Okay, there you go. Not bad. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our marinara sauce here, and we're going to put that on top of each one of them. Boy, that looks nice. I can tell they're nice and crispy. Okay. Now we're going to take some of our mozzarella cheese. Yep. And we're going to put that right on top of each one in a nice little clump. Beautiful. I think that middle one needs a little more, huh? Yep. Okay, let's put a little bit more on him. Okay. Okay, pile them on there as high as you can get them on there. Yeah, we're trying to keep these kind of crispy, because if we flood it with sauce and all that, even though it tastes really good that way, we're trying to keep them crispy this time around. Okay. Alright. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top of each one. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got that one twice. Okay. Now we're going to add just a little bit of salt on each one. Tiny bit of pepper. And of course, garlic powder. Gotta have a little bit of that on there. Did I get them all? And a tiny bit of oregano. Did I get them all? Yeah, I got them. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put that in a preheated 375 degree oven for maybe 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese melts. So let's do that. Okay, while we're waiting for the cheese to melt in our oven on our eggplant parmesan, we're going to take our pan here and we're going to set our burner to medium, and we're going to add some oil to the pan here, and we're going to let that heat up. Yeah, I almost forgot to put our silicone handle on our pan here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, that makes it nice. Alright, to that we're going to add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. And about a 1/4 stick of butter. Yep. Put that in there. Okay, let's melt that in a little bit here. It's a lot of butter, but it's going to taste good with that garlic. Yep. Okay, to that we're going to add like a 1/4 pound of pasta here. Put that right in there. I'm going to give that a little stir. Yeah, butter and garlic, wow. Smells wonderful. Okay, to that we're going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, tiny bit of oregano, and a little bit of parsley. And we'll stir that in. And we'll go ahead and cover that and put that aside. Okay, let's shut off our oven here and get our crispy chicken parmesan out of the oven. Wow. Can you see it? Boy, is that tasty looking. Okay. Now what we have to do is plate this up a little bit here. I get 1 on there, maybe 2, maybe 3. Maybe 4. Okay. Boy, do they look good. Let's go for another one. Wow, can you see them? Boy, are they tasty looking. Alright, I can't wait to get into them. They're good. Now all we have to do is put our pasta noodles on and serve it up. Well, there you have it, guys. Our delicious crispy eggplant parmesan. Yeah. With our pasta noodles here with delicious butter and garlic sauce. Yeah, that sounds good. And our breadcrumbs and our parmesan with all those seasonings. Yeah. Can't beat that right there. Yeah, you know what we're missing? A little bit of marinara sauce on our spaghetti here. That's better. Good. And a little extra Parmesan cheese. Okay, let's just have a little bite. Alright. Let's see how it is. Oh, yeah. Can you see it? Wow, is that good? Alright. Beautifully crunchy on the edge here. Yeah, and in the middle. Yeah, it's nice. And it's nice and moist in there. Not mushy, but just nice. That eggplant never tasted this good before. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just plain delicious. And I thought I'd show you the other ones that we made. Can you see them? Well, we got enough for seconds. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you know what would go good with that right there? A nice chilled glass of wine. Or maybe two. Yep, that sounds really good. Okay guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good. Yep, I think we made a few too many here. That sounds normal.